So severe when you take a look at the size of this tornado right here, which touched down in Moni. Such a close-up picture. Daryl Swanberg took this home video. He actually chased the storm in his vehicle to capture the twister on tape. And amazingly, only 7 people.
The storm also hit the Moni-Manhattan Road. Some surrounding communities have also been affected. The Will County Sheriff's Department has been assisting people.
Extreme weather, deadly floods, blistering heat, fierce tornadoes, and it is not over yet.
Across the Midwest, nerves are raw from another weekend assault of wind and rain. Tornadoes tore across Wisconsin and Nebraska, mangling homes and businesses. In suburban Chicago, a twister toppled trees and power lines.
Byron, seeing the tornadoes, it's just amazing there were no serious injuries. But that being said, people didn't escape untouched. The tornadoes left a clear mark where they had been.
Oh man, I see debris flying.
The tornadoes that carved a path through the south suburbs hit like a swift kick in the gut and left a mess behind.
And the hypnotic power of tornadoes. They make people do the craziest things, including chase them with a video camera. We'll show you one local man's brush with tornado danger.
Whatever it costs. It's good. A father in South suburban Manhattan had a rather unusual graduation gift for his 13-year-old son. They went tornado chasing this weekend. As Nancy Pender shows us the amazing images they captured.
A father in South suburban Manhattan had a rather unusual graduation gift for his 13-year-old son. They went tornado chasing this weekend.
Nice.
Courageous or just plain crazy? You can decide. Nancy Pender shows us the amazing images, though, they did capture.
A father in South suburban Manhattan had a rather unusual graduation gift for his 13-year-old son. They went tornado chasing this past weekend. Is it courageous or just plain crazy? You decide. Nancy Pender shows us the amazing images they captured. A father in South suburban Manhattan had a rather unusual graduation gift for his 13-year-old son. They went tornado chasing yesterday. Now, whether you consider them courageous or just plain crazy, there's no disputing the amazing images they captured.
Oh my goodness, it's huge.
When a tornado is this close, most people duck for cover. But not the father and son team of Daryl and Joel Swanberg of Manhattan.
We were having a graduation party and we heard the tornado sirens go off in Manhattan. And a son of mine has always wanted to chase tornadoes. So I grabbed him, grabbed the video camera and said, let's go.
They headed northwest toward Highway 45, racing through rain-drenched farm country as 13-year-old Joel captured these amazing images.
Oh man, it's going into 2. You see that, Joel?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's almost around 45, about 4 miles south of Manhattan Moni Road.
The tornado kept popping in and out of a huge cloud wall. Part of the thrill for these amateur storm chasers was not knowing where or how big the next funnel would be.
Look at that! Oh, let me roll down the window. Whoa! You getting that, Joel?
Yeah. And in a scene sure to make Joel's mother cringe, here they discover why tornadoes aren't the only danger in these pursuits.
Oh man, there's power lines down. Oh, you know that house we dug that? You can see that wire was down across the road.
Now, if you ask Joel,
it was really fun.
But what about Daryl? Didn't he worry that the twister might turn on them? What if they inadvertently fell into its path?
And I guess I was running on adrenaline or whatever, but no, I never really was worried about that. I was more worried about catching it because it was going pretty fast away from us at the time.
So it may come as no surprise that Daryl and Joel hope they have the opportunity to do it all again. And given the kind of weather we've been having lately, they just might get that opportunity.
Interesting graduation gift. Congratulations to all members of the class of 2008.
I got some cool pictures too. The time right now 6:43. He was worried about catching it because it was going kind of fast away from him.
Not worried about getting hit by it.
That was some close calls there too as they were driving.
Great story here. Father and son who heard the tornado sirens, grabbed the camcorder, and the rest is history. They will join us in studio to explain what they were thinking. I'll tell you what, if you would please stick around. We got a lot more on Good Day Chicago. Great story of a father and son who for graduation decided to go chase some tornadoes. What?
Riders on the storm into this house.
Oh my goodness, it's huge.
There it is, the tail of the tape. Most of us have seen the incredible tornado video shot by a father and his 13-year-old son in South suburban Manhattan.
Daryl and his son, Joel Swanberg, join us to talk about their crazy experience. And you know, you've been getting that from a lot of, I'm sure, reaction from people who've heard about this, that you're just insane. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, it was wild. I heard the tornado sirens going off in Manhattan, and me and my son have both wanted to chase a tornado. So I grabbed him, grabbed the camera, grabbed my nephew Tyler, and we took off after it.
But at some point, didn't you feel like your life could be in danger?
You know what? When we first took off, it looked almost clear in parts of the sky. I never thought I'd run into it, but came over the crest of this hill, and there it was right in front of us.
So I saw that video. We've all seen that video over the last couple of days here. So you grab your camcorder, you get in the car, and you just start heading toward the tornado, right? Most people go in the opposite direction of the tornado. You're going right into the storm.
Yeah, you know, it was interesting. I was listening to the radio on the way up there, and they said this tornado was going to hit Manhattan in 5 minutes. So figured it was going this way. So I went towards it, and I just got lucky that I found it.
Joel, you went with your dad to do this. Were you scared at all?
I wasn't scared. I mean, some point, we got pretty close. At points we were like a couple hundred feet away.
So what could you feel? Could you feel the power of the winds?
Not really, no.
Okay, there was one point in the video where you guys come so close to these power lines that almost fell on top of your car. And I hear Dad telling you, he says, "Did you get that? Did you get that?" I think here it is right here. Let's listen.
Oh, yeah, this is where the power line is down. And you'll hear the power line actually hit the car.
You know that house we dug that?
Yeah, actually, Dad! I know. I was warned too, but the images were just incredible. A lot of the time it was up in the sky. It was hard to tell where it was, but when it came down, it was awesome. Extremely wide, extremely powerful.
Joel, I'm going to take a guess here. You've heard from a lot of your friends over the last couple of days, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're a rock star now, aren't you? Yeah, tell us about that. What's the experience been like for you?
It was really fun. I don't know, we went to chase the tornado. I never really saw any friends afterwards because we live in the middle of nowhere. Really, but,
That's what people have been calling you.
Yeah, not really. I don't think they saw it.
Really?
Joel, what do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I don't know, anything outdoors, anything living outdoors.
Yeah, maybe a meteorologist, maybe a storm chaser, professional storm chaser, huh?
Storm chaser.
You started them young, don't you?
There you go.
So would you do it again?
Absolutely. Next time there's a tornado siren, I'm in the car and I'm going.
Holy cow.
I'm wondering what your mother thought about this.
Yeah, what does your wife think? Your wife is
my wife, I don't think she knew we were gone.
No.
But as we were going, we were having a party at home, so I got on the phone, I was relaying what was happening, what we were seeing to the party at home, and that's the narrative you hear as we're in the car.
And there is the missus, a couple of the siblings right there. Hello, how are you? Good morning.
So, Mom, you didn't want to kill him when you found out what he'd been doing?
I was so excited.
She said she was so excited.
Okay.
It was exciting.
We do appreciate your story. Next time you do something like this, maybe you think twice about it.
I'll think twice, but then I'll give you a call.
And then you bet you
And share the video with us,
Share the video with you.
I'll be in my basement.
All right.
Yeah, taking cover. All right. Thanks, guys.